Hey, hello, how you going, guys? Welcome in. Hope you've been having a fantastic day today, wherever you are. Oh, no, Olin immediately throws a tantrum, hurting a duck. Maybe we should get Olin out of the military, huh? Maybe that should be a thing we do immediately. Olin. As much as we all love Olin, you shouldn't be going completely ballistic if you have weaponry and whatnot. This peasant looks nice. Hello, peasant. Here's your new position. And if we check here, no more Olin. In fact, Olin, if we're lucky, might even be able to go to jail. Olin, back to the prisons with you. For the both of these, there we go. So we're still waiting on this. Hopefully our dwarves will be able to pass to it now and get this installed. Ah yes, I forgot how much we're bullying my CPU with this fortress. Oh man. Oh, is that the start of some miasma? Can we throw the doggy in the bin? Just to avoid a little bit of the old whiffy nostrils. Oh no, so we're getting... No, I was saying, maybe if people are getting to work down here. No, they're just leaving. They're probably grabbing some rocks and going. But that's okay. Oh, is that some more miasma? Oh look, it's Asmo's rotten corpse. If you guys aren't burying that, throw it in the bin, huh? Them's the rules. Now where's our graveyard? It's down here somewhere. There we are. Oh. That seems to be a dead goblin. Let's throw that in the bin as well. Now these cut tombs, they're not. Let's get these sorted as well. There we go. But yeah, I would love to keep this fortress going happily and smoothly. And one of the things I'd like to do today is get that little, that happy wee little flood trap going. It would be nice. We have, it doesn't look like we have any siltstone. Ooh, well we have one. Do we have, surely we have siltstone around the fortress, right? That's all chalk, not fantastic siltstone, only chalk. If we come down to this layer, we're out of siltstone. We've mined up every faintest molecule of siltstone. So let's keep this mining out. Now I seem to remember something about a guild hall as well. There we go. So let's see. Ooh, rose gold chains on the floor. Very nice. So one thing I'm going to keep an eye on every now and again is I'm going to come up. Let me have a look over here. Look, it's been cancelled again. Why? Why? What is the problem? Well, if there was a problem, apparently we've already deleted that message. We haven't had a problem with dwarves coming in and working on this stuff before. They can pass to here. So I wonder why. Like, they made this one, no worries. But this one is a problem, apparently. We could channel that out and see if that helps. But let's try Mr. Pumpy once again. We'll go for bauxite this time. Go for the copper and the copper. Will it work? Will we be lucky enough to having a working screw pump? Oh, the silliness of this game, huh? Oh, that's been channeled, not mine. Hold on. Lots of bolts nearby. Yeah, draining this ocean is really upsetting my CPU. Very strange. Oh, it's also upsetting all these fishies. These hake. Captain of the guard is fighting the hunter Olin, taking them off to prison. And you're making more clay, which will get us more earthenware bricks, which is very nice. Ooh, and lead, I completely forgot about, but lead from yesterday has come up with a mysterious construction. And what are they working with? Some tower cap logs, some mudstone, golden vase, vulture leg bones, some sea otter leather, and some square cut shrells. So this will get us much more siltstone, which is great. It's always nice to see. Poor old CPU, I can hear it screaming in the background. Man, oh man. Our music's disappeared. There it is, hello music. So further down, we were working on this, weren't we? This needs to get up to 30,000. And what we can do is if we mine up this way, we can start extending this a wee bit. Can we just clear some of that out the way? But over here, I'm thinking maybe just up here we'll have our entrance. We can swoop this on over. And this kind of expand up this way and then sort of push up with a wee bit more with a bit of this. And then a bit of this. There we go. That'll give us heaps more space to mess with. And we can probably not mine that out, but we'll definitely breach through it somehow. Now I wonder, is Olin in prison? Do you reckon our Olin is in prison? Olin, are you in jail? Olin, the hunter. No job, but chained away. Hopefully this will fix up your mood a wee bit. Well, how long they're in jail for? Ooh. Yep, there's another one for Olin. Now convicts down here. Where are you, Olin? 26 days in prison? That's not too bad. Lots of vandalism. Lots of disorderly conduct. Here we go. So Led, the Dwarven Child, is created in El Ginan, Nil Talon, a towel cap figurine of the coot Iron Hatchet. She offers it to the outrageous gears. No see what this artifact's all about. Is it worthwhile putting it on its own little plinth? Is it worthy? It's called the Decline Mirth, the Hammer of Yelling. Oh jeez. Sounds like my job. 8,000 dwarf bucks. Jesus, that's not bad at all. So this is a tower cap figurine of the coot Iron Hatchet. Woolcraft dwarfship is of the highest quality. This item is a masterfully designed image of the coot Iron Hatchet, the dwarf, and some other dwarfs in tower cap by Led. The coot is surrounded by the dwarfs. This relates to the ascension of the dwarf to the position of king of the Cudgel of Squashing 254 years ago. It is encrusted with oval mudstone cabochons and decorated with tower cap and vulture bone. This object menaces with the spikes of gold, sea otter leather, and shrells. Nice. Should we get upstairs and find a space for it up here somewhere? Let's pop it. We could do it over here. We don't have any over here, do we? A little bit of this. 220 malachite blocks. We are living an absolutely wealthy lifestyle at the moment. I'm telling you. someone still hasn't come to throw away that little wee animal. Or this goblin who's probably been here for a while now. 14 angry dwarfs. Yeah, it's a sad day for these dwarves. Hey, Forester Fox, hello, welcome in. I hope you've been well. And this is still running. How far down have we taken this? Quite far down. Ah, there we go, that's where we've stopped. Every now and again the dwarves get a bit spooked and are like, nah, let's just stop this for a minute. That's right, we can get this vertical axle continuing. No, not closest material, keep building. Actually, yeah, use closest material, it'll be fine. You'd get pretty far down, there's only like 20 Z levels away. And it doesn't take too long to scroll down and click this all in. You have a big staircase running along the side of it, so it's not too bad. There we go. Yeah, so about almost 20 levels. We've got some more thread being spun, which will get us a little bit more cloth. And over here, let's put in our pedestal, shall we? How am I doing? I am doing, you know, since I started streaming just a wee couple of minutes ago, I've actually started doing really well. Earlier on I was feeling a wee bit ragged, but I gotta admit, I am now a happy lad. Let's get in, maybe a bit of silver. That's good to hear. Yeah, man. It is actually pretty nice. There we go. And that's where we'll pop our little wee figurine. Another 10 clay bricks. Perfect. We're going to pop that up here very shortly. Actually, can we do a little bit right now? Do we have much? 13? Not bad. We'll do probably about that much. Where did those bricks go? There they are. And someone will get this going fairly shortly. I think this child's already bringing something over. Nope, they're going home. They may have been dropping something off. No, maybe not. They went home for a quick break. Just to have a quick bit of a rest, and then they're back off to work again. Now, let's have a quick, fearful check over here. It hasn't been cancelled. Is that a downward slope? Damn it. Let's put a piece of flooring there. We'll just make it out of some diorite, not too far away. All our dwarves are very busy. Apart from our animal trainer, apparently. Yeah, we've got some angry dwarves in this fortress. I think it's because we're working them too hard. I mean, if you look at them, they're all constructing buildings, making coffins. Hardly any of them really have a lot of time to socialise at the moment, which I think is why we're getting a lot of upset faces. But that's okay. That'll get better with time. Every now and again we'll come back and have a look at this. Oh, this is all linked up, look at that! The mechanism at the bottom is powered and spinning. It's taking 200 power just to push down to here. Beautiful. Now, our next goal is we'd like power to get up from there to the kitchen. So I reckon, what if you get this coming up, moving on over. There we go. And of course we'll need a little access path along the side here. There we are. All the way down to there. And then once we get to here we can either try and come up or down, or we might just breach right through. A hunter called Olin has slipped into depression. People down here are farming, working away. Once we get power down, we're going to replace those queens with proper mills, and it's going to be fantastic. Meanwhile, a sheep is wandering through the paddocks. Hey, where you going, buddy? Oh, someone's pet. Clumsily, frail and sickly. Just wondering about. I think someone's taking it back home. Yeah, there they go. I bring it way over here. Down this. Down again. Through this little gap. And pop it down in the paddocks. For making more thread and yarn cloth. And a bit of charcoal. Nice. That'll be more steel for us. Do you reckon we've been lucky with this? Well, at least it hasn't been suspended, which is the big win. Now, oh, we've struck some more of that little rock, just over here. Our dwarves are cutting through some granite at the moment. Shouldn't take them too long. Oh, and over here it's been completed. Nice. So, let's see. Oh, up here, we're going to knock some holes in this so we can put in probably some statues or something. Yeah. And it's tempting to put windows in there, but beasts will smash through them and kill dwarves. So, we're also going to put in an entrance there, with a window there and there. And that'll continue up into this area. Hey, Trotsky, hello. Greetings, subterranean lovers of drink and industry. Greetings yourself, man. Hope you've been having a nice day. And Forrester Fox would love to be a dwarf. What sort of dwarf are you feeling? We have a good collection. There's that malachite. We have so much of it. But yeah, what sort of dwarf would you like, Forrester Fox? A warrior or a blacksmith? Ooh, we have a good collection of both. Let's have a look. So, if we come down, we have a metal crafter called Dayton up here. Would you like a bed or no bed? So if we only have the one metal crafter, who's Dayton, who's a lady dwarf. We have a few military dwarfs around. A bed would work. Alrighty, let's see. We have a soap maker who's in the military and a presser just above him. I'm thinking a band would be pretty good. Look at that smiling face. He'll be skilling up as he goes along. Look at his skilled swords dwarf. Very powerful. So, forest. Oh. Experimental mode. Sometimes it gets a bit sneaky. Let's finish renaming you. There we go. Forrester Fox. Forrester Fox at the moment is feeling amazing. Absolutely euphoric due to being a bit drunk. A bit irritated to be wearing old clothing. We are getting our clothing industry going, so you'll be feeling pretty happy about that soon. Panics after reliving being attacked. A wee bit lonely and a bit worried. But let's have a look here. What are you wielding? So, a copper shield, steel short swords, steel helmets and breastplates, steel greaves, and you're wearing a sheepwool hood over your steel helmet. I love it. Steel gauntlets. You're currently having a bit of a drink, so you're holding a mudstone mug with some dwarven wine, and you're also just thinking about that time you were attacked. Your dwarf is having a little bit of a cry. Let's have a look at your personality. He has a good intuition, but he has a shortage of patience, little difficulty with words, and an iffy sense for music and poor creativity. Sheepwool hood is cozy. It is. Be nice and comfy. He is truly fulfilled by assisting those in need after the unexpected death of somebody in 253. He is always tense and jittery. He is prone to strong feelings of jealousy. He can handle stress, which is good. It's a good attribute to have in Dwarf Fortress. He is moved by art and natural beauty. He is troubled by this, since he dislikes the natural world. So many of our dwarves in this fortress hate the natural world, It's getting a bit worrying now. He rarely feels discouraged. He is curious and eager to learn. He is not particularly interested in what others think of him. He's currently more shameless, more rude, more fearless, and more confident. He is currently less private, and currently more thoughtless. He laughs very loudly whenever he's surprised. Preferences? So, Forester Fox, like Serpentine, Silver, Rose Quartz, Emu Bone, the colour Buff. Alrighty. Gems, shields, traction benches, reindeer for their large herds, mandrills for their colourful faces, the words of the periwinkle of truth, and the mirth of larks. When possible, he prefers to consume giant orchid, cabbages, pineapple wine, and buckwheat flour. He absolutely detests brown recluse spiders. Hey, Draven with a raid! Welcome in, raiders. Thanks so much for that raid, Draven. Hope you guys are having a good stream over there. What were you doing over there? And let me do you a bit of a shout out. There we go. You're playing a bit of Dwarf Fortress? Nice, nice. We're doing quite well over here actually. We just started to work on, well, continuing to work on our little farmers guild up here. We haven't quite done the flooring yet, but we've also expanded a wee bit more to the north. We're doing the edges and a little bit of malachite. And Vida, thank you for that follow. Thank you very much. Hey Peregrine, you got 30 minutes before bed. How is the fort doing? It is doing pretty good. We got a lot of angry dwarfs, but we'll get past that. They're just very stressed at the moment because they've been working too hard for too long. But that's right. An Eonek with a follow as well. There's a name I've seen around a few times. Thank you very much, Eonek. Now, let's see. We have so much malachite. That is so good. We also need to decide what we're putting in the middle. Like granite is tempting, but it's a very purple colour. Wouldn't go very well with our green. We could do lots of copper. Copper's a nice orange colour. How much copper do we have? We have 9. Well, I suppose we're not doing too much copper. But what I'm really feeling is I would like to do maybe 100 blocks of tower cap blocks. So wooden tower cap blocks all over the place. It goes really well with malachite. Should be fantastic. There we go. And we'll just bring this across. So this will give us some more space for a few more tables and whatnot. A few more statues. Maybe some pedestals, and we can put some parrots and stuff on them because it looks really cool. Should be nice. I'll bring that over. And I think that's good for now. Once those are mined out, we'll get those decorated nicely as well. Some more coffins, which is good. We have a few spare corpses around in about. That is actually accurate. That's right, I did update that for this fortress. So better engravings, which means if we zoom in a bit, see how engravings look like this instead of dwarf faces? I kind of like that a little bit better. Other than that, we've just got pretty basic stuff. So just more little squad icons. So we get castles and faces and all sorts. But let's see. Oh, I saw a yellow. Was that a yellow because they've cancelled our pump again? They haven't. Pump's still there. Ah, they've cancelled the floor. There's an upward slope, so they should be able to reach this. I'm not certain why they're having so many problems. What I might do is I might remove just a little bit of this flooring up here. We'll replace it later on. Maybe that'll make it a bit easier for them to get down here. So they are having some passing problems. So let's see. Still waiting on this. However, that little pedestal is now good to go for our figurine. So let's come down here and find it. Be in our list. Figurines, we have 15 of them. But if we come down, we'll find a fancy one, a tower cap figurine. There we go. We'll pop that in. And then once that's in, we can seal it up with one more set of silver bars. Oh, we have entered a new year, early spring, year 256. Our dwarves are working extremely hard. Some might say far too hard. But that's alright. We'll let our dwarves rest a wee bit, I think. We'll just put in a few less jobs here and there. Just to see if we can't get our dwarves a little bit more time hanging out in the taverns and relaxing. I'd also, actually talking about taverns, I'd really like to upgrade our current tavern. We have a big empty space, if you see up there in the minimap. And that is going to be a huge tavern. We'll stuff it with all sorts of goodies. And hopefully we'll get many bards coming up to entertain our dwarves. That'll get a few more of them smiling, I think. Let's wait for the save to finish. We're sitting on an SSD, but it's just a 256-year-old world, so it takes a wee while. There we go. So season sprung around. People are getting better and better at combat, and a brewer and a cat have been found dead. Who killed these lads? Poor old English. They were trying to eat something nice. We can see they actually had a dog meat roast nearby. And they have a hair crown, some earrings, an amulet, a bracelet. They're having a nice little life, and someone came up and murdered them. And also, someone's cat died way over here in the staircase. Well, I actually just grab that cat and throw them in the bin, just so they don't stink up the place too much. Is this a 4x4 embark? It is. And the surface is a huge dead wasteland, with a little bit of an ocean over here. And this is where we're getting our underground river from. We're just pumping up from over this side. But poor old English. Has anyone reported this to the police yet? We can at least get Olin in trouble for hurting a dog at some point. But who killed English? You guys can come and report a crime, maybe? A potash maker is found dead now. What is going on here? Who killed the kids? We're not seeing combat logs, so someone's murdering, someone's being sneaky. Some more rock blocks have been completed. Maybe it was your baby dwarf. It may have been. There could also maybe be a little bit of a disease going around in the fortress. It is... Actually, it's spring. Maybe people are dying of old age. That could be it, actually. It is an old world. And I think it is spring when people start passing away. Yeah, first of spring. Now, we are growing absolute megatons of different foods and fruits at the moment, which is great. Oh, I wonder how we're doing up here. Ah, look at this. This is getting ready. So, let's put ourselves another mechanism. BMG for those. And we want a few of these, because we're going to kind of bend it along here. It's a wee bit wasteful of mechanisms, but man, it looks nice. So yeah, we do this whenever we want to turn. And we'll bring it down to here for now. Oh, is that some green taulamines? I'll have some green taulamines. Thanks, game. And some more alpaca. We're going to have to butcher some alpaca at some point. We're getting far too many. Oh, you know what we can do? I don't think we're milking. Milk animal. And I'll do this 10 times, probably every season. And let's have a look down here. What other jobs do we not really need at the moment? Because our dwarves are sweating a wee bit. We're making these rock blocks. I'm trying to make tin stuff, but that's okay, that can wait. We're making malachite blocks. I mean, it's not too bad, really. We can get rid of this middle one, actually. Oh. That'll let our dwarves rest at least a little bit when it comes to rock block shenanigans. Because we have those other ones that are tied directly to workshops. So once these are done, we'll start getting some beams in to push this power down. Meanwhile, up here, let's have a quick worried look. This is it's not been cancelled, which is nice. Someone's even dropped off a copper pipe section. Yeah, I think there was some sort of weird pathing issue. Let's also floor that up if we can. This is getting a wee bit better. I think this was 16 before, wasn't it? So we're getting there. This is still waiting for their little artifact. Some dwarves going to have a sleep. Good old Raccoosed Finvolt, the animal trainer. Off they go, wandering home. A wee bit tired and worn out. In they go and they're off to sleep. Nice. Oh look, we have some spaces in here. Where we can put in some chests and whatnot. This will make this poor old dwarf a wee bit happier. There we go. More drinks. We're slowly catching up with drinks. Now, hungry dwarfs wandering around, bringing their food up to the dining hall. Once we get the other dining hall going, we'll start getting heaps of food going up at maximum speed. We'll actually get some minecarts going. But first, we need to finish this place. Oh, they've done their smoothing, look at that. Let's bop in some windows, shall we? Select material after placement, there we go. So, we have a good selection. Let's get some taulamines in this one. Where'd you go, green taulamine? There we go. Up here. I do like lapis lazuli, that's tempting. But let's put some lace agate up here, and then lapis lazuli on this side. There we go. Over here, what are we feeling? I'd like stuff to kind of match colour-wise. We have enough for 3 clear taulamine windows, that's not bad. There we go. So we'll give our dwarves a bit of time with that. We're going to get some flooring in here before we do too much more. A duck has been missing for a week, and we've made 10 malachite blocks. Talking about malachite, how are we doing down here? Our dwarves are working on it. Let's get a bit more of this flooring in. A little bit over here as well. So over here, we've got to decide what we're putting in. Oh, that reminds me, we were going to do like 100 tower cap, weren't we? So we want wooden blocks. There we go. We'll come down. We'll set this to tower cap. We're going to set this to 100. Because tower cap looks amazing as flooring. More plants have been milled. And Kabuk has created the masterpiece granite ring. Nicely done, Kabuk. Over here, I see our little figurine is ready to go. So let's pop in some vertical bars, using that silver, and an elven caravan from Terra Villanelli has arrived. They did come quite early in the season, don't they? So they're on the way. Let's move some goodies. So with the elves, we like to trade gems, and we like to trade golden goblets if we have some. Let's see, do we have goblets? Are we goblet lads? We have 1 golden goblet. Well, I suppose we're just trading gems then. So we did have some leavens, which don't look very nice, but go for a lot of money. So let's find those leavens. Green taulamines, we'll be holding on to those. Same with the amethysts. There's our 11 opals. 400 bucks a pop. That'll get things going there. We'll let that happen. And the other thing we're going to do is we're going to go for some more golden goblets. There we go. Another 10 of that will go down a massive tread. How's this going? Hey, it's been built. There we are. Right, let's get these walls back up again. Over here. We're going to need a wall here as well, because we're going to have a mechanism right here. So BMG for our mechanism. We'll make it out of mudstone. Oh, my coffee's half gone. It's the saddest of days. I guess you should return the favour. Oh, you're playing Dwarf Fortress right now. And which dwarf do I want to be? Oh man. That is a good question. I think I would like to be a cook. Because good cooks can really help a fortress. And here's our merchants. Coming in, dropping their stuff off. Let's get our broker coming up. I see our gems are already here, which is nice. They brought in lots of vegetables. They've also brought in some buckets. We are always fans of buckets. Chests, some clothing. Ooh, cherries and pears. We might get a little bit of that actually. A coyote, which is nice. Oh, they brought heaps of yummies. Pine cages. Animals are growing older. And our trader's already here. Holy smokes. Alright, let's get this going. All our cut gems. 3,600 value. We might need to come back and buy some more. Especially if they've brought so much good stuff. Let's get some toys for the children as well. Some toy boats. There we go. And they've bought, let's see. We don't want a leech cage, that's weird. But they've brought in a pine cage. Also a raven. We could put that on the pedestal, that could be nice. They brought a toad. I'm not really feeling a toad. But we'll get a coyote, a stoat, pear wooden cage, that's nice. We don't need any water buffalo, we already got like 6 billion tons of those. They brought some barrels, barrels are always welcome here. They bought many buckets, we don't need any more buckets, we've already got plenty. But they have bought clothing. We love a bit of clothing. A hemp hood, yes please. Linen and hemp gloves. I bought some boxes, we're doing alright with boxes actually. Let's see. They brought some plums, some peaches and some cherries. Ooh. Don't buy too much fruit from the elves because eventually that's all they'll bring you. But we'll get a couple of things. Because I mean, plum wine? Surely dwarves would love that stuff, right? Fancy pants! Hemp braids. We can't even make those. That is a nice treat for a lucky dwarf. No turbans this time. Sometimes the traders will bring turbans with them. And they look really cool on the characters. So if we trade this, they're still going to get 2,000 value, which is good because they'll come back with more goodies next time. We'll trade that. Oh, wonderful, says Alala, the elven merchant. Thank you for your business. Thank you, Alala. Let's see our trader back home. How are we doing over here? We're waiting for this to be built. We're waiting for this as well. And we're also eventually going to get these done. Alright, you don't actually have a cook yet. But now I'm an aspiring potash maker who will embark on a culinary journey. Excellent. I love it. There's another bull as well. Now we need to be a wee bit careful with our animals because we have quite a few down here now. And if we get too much more, they're going to start eating up all the fungus and then die. So if we come into pets and livestock, aside from the 60 billion dogs we have, let's see, we have a whole bunch of male donkeys for some reason. Donkeys, get out of here. We'll have one male donkey. We have 27,000 dogs still. We have a lot of cows, which is cool. We'll get milk from them. We have a few bulls. That's not too bad on the bull front. We have 67,000 baby alpaca and even more parents. My goodness. Alpaca wool stuff forever. It's not too bad though, really. Oh, and a whole bunch of water buffalo bull. So we don't have a breeding population of water buffalo, huh? Well, we're going to butcher 2 of these. And we have enough reindeer for now. Perfect. That'll get us a bit more meat. We also should get some soap going at some point. Dwarves do like a bit of a scrub. Ryzen has created a masterpiece. Saltstone mechanism. So, up and over here, things are coming along. They're not quite finished yet, but they're getting there. Over this way. Our dwarves have not had time to build any of this yet, which is fine. And that is so much taller, man. Can you see all that green goodness? We do have tin somewhere. I think it's like way down this way. No, maybe it's not quite that deep. I can tell by looking on the map just up here, because down the bottom there should be a big mess of tunnels where we've been searching for it. Oh, maybe it's up above our fortress actually. There it is. This is where we've been trying to find cassiterite. And cassiterite comes in tiny little pockets in this map. Not like tetrahedrite where we get just megatons of it and it's everywhere. Let's do a little bit more mining off this way. Let's see if we can find somehow. Oh, there's another dead animal. Are we putting people down? We are. The donkey and the water buffalo bull are being turned into more meats. So, down and over here, our gem windows, slowly they're being worked on. We are actually running out of space for plump helmets. I'm seeing just sticks of them just lying around because people can't bring them anywhere. That is strange. We do need more pots. We have some. Why aren't you puffing away your goods inside of pots, huh? We should be making, rock pots on repeat. We have heaps of empty ones. I think dwarves might just be getting lazy. I think that's all it is. But in any place it doesn't matter, we have like 1,000 plants. So it's all good. Let's get a couple more golden doors. So 4 more, I think, golden doors. Actually, I don't think we have any rose gold, but we should make some more. So set that to 4. More goblets are coming, which is great. And we've got some tower cap coming in. We're milking some animals, which is cool. And how much rose gold do we have? I don't think it's much. 51 steel lying about. Jesus. We have 29 rose gold. All of it, so you can see, if you want to see your how many bars you have, the problem is it lists every bar, even those that are currently inside of constructions. But if you look here, see how these can't be smelted? You can't smelt stuff if it's inside of a construction. So if we scroll down, we have 5 that aren't in construction, 6. There we go. So we could probably do with some more rose gold. If we come down, here's us forging stuff. We're looking for making rather than forging because you make the bars. There we go, make rose gold bars, and we'll do another stack of 10. More thread has been spun. There'll be more clothing eventually. Nearby, a rat is running about our food. Our dwarven syrup roast. These are worth mega bucks, man. And I see our military is actually brewing rather than training. Military. You should be training, you know. If we come down a wee bit up here, we should find our barracks. Yeah, we've got some people training. the Spear Dwarf, and Rocco the Lord God are both training, doing a bit of individual combat, and nearby is Flora, who is a militia captain of the Soaked Papers. And Flora's doing their best. They're completely sweating and losing their mind. They have were zebra blood covering on them. Flora might turn into a forgotten beast. Flora is also completely naked for some reason. Let's get some steel axes for poor old Flora here, huh? So if we come down, we should find steel battle axe. We'll do 10. Sure we can find a use for them. There's our golden goblets. We have hit damp stone where we've been mining. That's alright though. We're a wee bit near a lot of aquifers because we're so close to the ocean. More tetrahedrite. There's all tetrahedrite there as well. Let's send a little bit more of a channel over this way. I was really hoping we'd have more tin than this, but oh well. These things happen. Let's see what that gets us. More cows are coming. Let's see. I think we're doing pretty good on bedrooms. I'm not seeing too many people sleeping around on the ground at the moment, so we should be alright there. I wonder how much flooring do we have? How much siltstone? And the other one we're interested in. So we've got lots of siltstone rocks, but a little bit of earthenware. But where's our siltstone in general? 25 blocks. It's not bad. And I also want to double check how many bricks we're making. Let's see. It should be up a bit further because it's a very early thing we did. Clay bricks. And yeah, this just keeps going if there's clay. Perfect. People are throwing tantrums. We're back up to 16 angry dwarves again. There must have been some bonus miasma. Now that we have... There we go, that's the floor I was looking for. Now that we have a little bit of that tower cap flooring, let's get some of this coming in, huh? We have 63, which will get us started, I reckon. There we go. And we'll get most of the flooring down, and then we'll do the flooring under the statues and the chairs and stuff. And the reason why I'm doing it out of blocks and just instead of using the logs is because it looks a lot better. Well, actually no, it looks exactly the same. What am I saying? It looks the same, but you get 4 blocks for every single log that you chop up. There we go. And up here we'll do the same thing. We do have a few suspended items up there that we'll have to look into. Oh, we're out of tower cap, that's fine, we can wait. Some migrants have arrived, music to my ears, coming in migrants. In they come, pouring into the map. They have heard about our tower cap shenanigans and they're like, yes, please, let us in. We hear you have an underground river. 115 now, and they're still walking in onto the map. Every more dwarf we get is a little bit better for our fortress because it gives our current dwarves more time to rest and relax. 120 now. That wasn't bad, and they're still coming. I thought we would have finished, but no. And they wander. Dwarf after dwarf, migrant after migrant. A solid stack of 20 now. The highest I've ever seen is about 30-ish. And they're still coming. We have been waiting for dwarves for a long time, so this is good news for us. There we go, they brought us up to 126. Nice, more golden doors have been made, perfect. That is so nice actually. So let's get our doors in over here. So it's BPR was the key presses I was looking for. 4 golden doors. Now we'll do these gold doors on the outside I think, and then on the inside we'll put in some nice gem windows. And these will be made of probably fantastic green tourmaline, because they go for a wee bit. I do like praise as well, but green tourmalines are nice. You have a good collection, man. So, 2 lumps of green tourmaline. There we go. We've got to remember to do a bit of smoothing as well for engraving and stuff. And let's make sure to get those little corners. Using a bit more of our malachite. We have so much of it, and it's such a nice green colour. There we go. We have a little bit more siltstone. I was seeing it down there. Yeah, 25. Getting there. Oh, you should be getting a Baron soon. Oh, nice. Yeah, the Baron can cook. Your Baron can do anything, but what I like to do for the Baron is I get my Baron and I give them absolutely no job to do. So I like to go into the job listing here, and I will find my Baron in this list, and say if this peasant was our Baron, I'll click on this. So they have no job to do, they never go outside, they never get in danger, they just hang around in pubs and bars, hanging out in the library and taking it easy. It's generally, I think, how they're supposed to work. They're not supposed to take up jobs once they've become nobility like that. But yeah, you don't want your Baron to die. That is the big thing. See, our flooring's coming in now, which is fantastic. And while we're waiting for that, let's do a bit more flooring up here as well. Where's that siltstone? I know it's here somewhere. A little bit of earthenware again, which is nice. But the siltstone. Where are you? There we go, 25. Perfect. Sandstone. Sandstone always trips me up when I'm looking for my siltstone. Another 16. Do we have enough for that? Or should we wait? Yeah, we should wait. Also, it's best to choose a Baron, if you're allowed, who doesn't have much in his preferences list. Or at least make sure he doesn't love something like battle axes that you'll have to produce like crazy. Yeah, that's fair. Although, having a Baron who wants you to produce megatons of weapons is pretty nice. You can get weapon traps for days. More jimmies, more mechanisms. Talking about mechanisms, how are we doing down here? We are still waiting. Not even a single one's been placed yet. This is still running though, which is happy. Kind of goes to show just how busy our dwarves are. And the elves are still hanging out up here. We've done our trading with you elves, so you can go home if you'd like. And over here, how are we doing? This is all linked up and looking happy, nice. So, let's wall that up, just for safety. We will floor this up again. Using our mudstone. There we go. And then we'll build one level higher and build up another windmill. Just like we have up here. Which will power these pumps. And as soon as that starts running, all this water will slam up, thunder over this way, come up and slam in here. We might get a bit of flooding from that, which I'm actually a wee bit concerned about. Because it'll probably wash back from here. Now that is a concern. I might remove that and put a mechanism on top. That's going to be probably a lot safer. Is that locked up? It is. We'll unlock that. Letting people up to the surface. And there we go, the elves are leaving soon. You're going to go to bed. But the cat has decided it's time for a sit and a pat. Yeah man, you have to pay the hug tax. Cat requires hugs. It's very important. So let's build a mechanism up here. And then we can get rid of this one. Completely seal that up. That water will wash backwards, so we might actually be better off removing that as well. Once we wall that up, floor that up. More drinks have been brewed. And what are you up to, buddy? Oh, you're constructing a building here? They're getting the flooring in. Nice. Over here, a lad is stuck. Buddy, did you build from the wrong side? You did, huh? Gotta admit that is a bit embarrassing for you, isn't it? Here you go. I'll pop that open. You be careful now. Up here we do need another mechanism. Someone will get onto that very quickly. And someone will pop this guy up. You can already see it flashing. Animals have been milked. That'll be turned into more meals. Those elves sure have been here a while. You work from home with 3 cats. Your work day is constantly interrupted by sit and pet time. Yeah. I would love to work from home more often. I work from home 3 days a week. I would love to work from home 4 or even 5 days a week. It would be heaven. There we go. The elves are packing up and going home. They're grabbing their gems and their little cappies and whatnot. There we go. Our lad is free. Let's see if we can't wall this up again. Mudstone block. And I think someone's working on this gear assembly up here. There we go. So up here, what we want about this is we want another little construction to protect this, and then on the floor above we'll build our windmill. So to get to there we're going to need some flooring over this way. So a bit more mudstone. And we're going to need mudstone along this back section, or otherwise we're going to have difficulty building in these parts. Actually, you know what? We should be fine. There we go. Now it's sealed up on that side. Nice. Like, water can get through, but creatures can't pass there very easily. There we go. The elves are heading off. They've done their business, done their trading. They're waving as they walk past the corpses, past the weapon traps. And the little dwarf nearby says, "Yeah, see you later." The captain of the guard is fighting against Olin again. Olin, are you being legal once more? Haggard and seriously injured. We'll stop breaking the law and no one will beat you up. It's that easy, my friend. Jeez. So, all our gym windows here are done now. We will start getting some brick blocks in here shortly. We want to, however, get this done first. Oh, is that a bit of miasma? Did someone leave a corpse in here to rot away? Yes, there's a bunch of meat lying around because all our kitchens are full. Well, we have even a little bit of water tipped out onto the floor. Oh, we've missed a spot with our malachite, that's fine. Everything else is looking nice though, so let's get some flooring up here as well. We've got a little bit more tower cap, which is nice. There we go. We might even have enough to finish this little area. Bring this all the way up. Oh, we certainly do. There we go. This is turning out super great. Have a good stream when you're off to bed. Have a good sleep, Lennox. Thanks for hanging out, man. More steel bars have been made. Perfect. And we got to remember, by the way, we actually want to repaint this and continue this up along here. There we go. And the tufted wings are at 22,000. We only need a little bit more and we'll be good to go. You have our golden doors, our gemmy windows. We would like to get a bit of smoothing done, but we'll wait till this floor is done first, I think. And this, I think, is around about ready for its walls now. So let's do this back part first. And our walls will be made of granite. We've got a little amount of that. Granite is this nice purplish colour. And once we're done with this trap, I was thinking we should have a nice place to vent all our water to, but to be honest, I'm really tempted. Once everything's drowned and we've locked this up again, we just pop the front gates and just slam out like gallons and gallons of water, just spill across the landscape. There's no plants out here, so it'll be fine. Meanwhile, down here, things are still rotting away. We really need to deal with those plants, man. And we will, once this is coming on. Ah, look at this. Our mechanisms are good to go. So, our next goal is we would like horizontal axles. We'll bring this from here, all the way over to there. Be using our tower cap because we have so much of it. And then we'll get some vertical ones. And again. And again. We'll bring it all the way down to here. There we go. Once this stuff is done, we can breach, push it down to here, get rid of these two and replace them with mechanical ones, and then it'll really start grinding through so much of that spare plant we have. It'll be so good. This will take a wee while. The dwarves do have to bring all these logs a very long way. Meanwhile, on the surface, how are we doing over here? Oh, they're built in a weird order. I suppose I can't blame them too much. We'll get rid of that one, and then we can reach this. We'll do a bit more building up over this way, using our granite. And let's see, more miasma, wonderful. More gold blocks have been smelted. Our dwarves are breathing in more of that disgusting, revolting purple smell as they go around. We might remove this one actually. Remove this butcher shop just to keep people's keep all this rot away from poor old dwarves' nostrils. And all this rotten stuff we're gonna have to dispose of, sadly. There we go. There's the tripe as well. And the chopped water buffalo liver. Cats everywhere. Absolutely heartbroken. Rotten donkey meat as well. We're just kind of tidying this all away. Like if it's rotten, our dwarves won't use it and it'll just smell up the place. There we go. Dwarves are already coming up to throw some of it away. I saw them rushing over. Actually, you know what we can do? We can come into the stock screen and just search for rotten. Oh, apparently not. Ah. The mayor's ended the mandate. See that little bit of flooring we put up there is coming along. That deer is still waiting. I am probably going to breach through this anyway. I'll just bring this all the way down to here. Dwarves might try and use it as a shortcut in the meantime, but that's okay. So yeah, we'll just get some walls up along these edges and a bit of a roof, and we'll be happy as Larry. Now, oh, that's the other thing we need to keep an eye on. All of this stuff. It's actually looking really nice now. Make sure to resume construction in a few places where things get a bit broken. And let's get some statues. I think we might have gold statues left. We have 3 of them. And we would like 1 more golden statue. So we'll just do a huge stack because we have so much gold. Yes, a lot of the stuff is probably suspended, especially the stuff that has a little boulder on top. There we go. Dwarves are finishing up the last of this. Look at them work. Perfect. Olin has slipped into depression again. Poor old Olin has been living the worst life imaginable. And look, people are having time to hang out in different areas now, which is great. That's what we're wanting. That's really going to boost our happiness. Ah, look at this. All mined out. I love it. So, next thing along, we start walling this all up. Oh, it's blocked? Oh yeah, it is. So, we're going to use... What are we feeling? Maybe some more granite? Although I would like to use granite for flooring. But a little bit of conglomerate, but not much. See, heaps of mudstone though. Yeah, let's do some more mudstone, huh? We have hundreds and hundreds of blocks of mudstone. So we'll get all of this in. Oops. There we go. A little bit up there as well. Oh, that's open space. Fair enough. I was going to just wall it up, but to be honest, we may as well just floor it. Using our nicely mudstone again. And to be honest, I am thinking we might as well just mudstone all the way down to here. Just to get rid of those spare ramps. All that fungus out the way. Because otherwise we might get trees and crap growing up, which would be really annoying. But we'll give our dwarves a bit of time then. Up and over this way. We're waiting for those golden statues. More animals are dying all over the place. Do we have a spare golden statue? We don't. Our dwarves are too busy for golden statues right now. And look at these little dwarves working away. All over the place. Let's do a bit of smoothing while we're here. Not mega tons, but yeah, enough to give our dwarves a bit of a smile occasionally. Alright, we'll just do the whole room. That's fine. We'll also get some tables up here if we need them, but we're getting really close to having this done now. Now also means we do have spare space. Over here we can get a bit of flooring going. What do we got flooring wise? Malachite, you say? I am a fan of the malachite. Oh, hello! Apparently we're over here now. Because Kubik the Stonecrafter has been possessed. Kubik, make us something amazing. Let's see. And that's right, we were up on this level, weren't we? Before Kubik got a bit excited. More rock blocks. Someone's become a fish cleaner. And we've brewed some more drinks. Let's try and get some more of this malachite in if we can. A little bit more up this way. Oh, hello. And they've claimed a craft off workshop. This is Kabuk. Good luck, Kabuk. Get what you need, buddy. Golden cups all over the place. Perfect. Rose gold chains just lying on the floor. And over here. How's this coming? Can we resume this? It would be nice. So this is going to be 3-way and it's going to have a windmill on top of it. So this needs to come up to here. Using some more granite. And if we come up, we can see it's that nice purple flooring on top because of all that granite block we're using. And while that works away, we can come back over here again. And that'll be a bit more malachite, and then all of this could be granite, but I'm really feeling we should keep bullying all that lovely tower cap we have. Here we go. And we'll let them finish that little wing off first before we give them too much more work. A table has been toppled by Urist, the ghostly miner. Urist, stop smashing our tables, man. Listen, I understand we would like to be memorialized, but smashing everything is not the way forward. a few more doors in those final wee places. We'll mine out a little bit more up here. There we go. We'll weave it up here as well. And while that's happening, let's also get in a few coffins down here. And then let's have a look. Do we have a spot for Kubrick? Can we pop them in here? Let's try that again. Select material. There we go. Do we have a Kubrick slab? Ah, well no, it was nil, wasn't it? And one to Amsel that I'm seeing down there. This poor old ghost, just waiting to be memorialized. And then spear one to nil. Wonderful. More gems have been cut. The rhythmic smash. I know. The ghost is getting rowdy. Our dwarves are getting frustrated. Hey, and look at this. This is all sealed up now. Nice. I like to do that with my fanciest artifact. Have little pedestals for them. They're looking pretty good up and over this way. Maybe we can do a bit more flooring of this stuff. I wouldn't mind doing occasionally, not every time, but occasionally, just a little bit of earthenware bricks, just up to the doorways of like random houses. Do we have 14? We have 15. Nice. Now we'll get a little bit up here as well eventually once we get some more blocks, just to add a bit of a curve to this. You're heading out, Peregrine? Well, thanks for hanging out, man. Have a good one. Enjoy your sleep. Now, well, that's happily popping along. Let's have a look over here. Right, this is still on the way. I do love watching this stuff spin like crazy. So this can get dismantled, because this is powering this one here now. So if we dismantle that, we can put a piece of... Actually no, we were going to completely remove that, weren't we? So we can get rid of that as well. Now let's see. Doggy is hooning down to the hospital where there's no one sick at the moment. We still have our skeleton, our hospital skeleton at the bottom of the well down there. And dwarves are suddenly starting to come over to work on this now, which is great. So over here, this will be some tables. Up here will be some tables. Around this front area will be some more tables, and then all of this big section at the back, dancing space. It's gonna be good, man. Now I'm now flat out of coffee. There's our golden statues. See if we can't put some more up here, huh? Oh, there's someone dying. That's the death rattle. Let's do a golden statue of a horse. The ghostly miner has been put to rest. No more smashed tables. You're seeing all this get built now, which is great. Do we have any of these? Oh, we have these little ones coming down the side here. That actually looks kind of nice like that, huh? Especially with the tail cap axles. Just need this one. We have one log in it so far. I think we might need two more for all that distance. This one here is coming along. This one here is almost finished, actually. Look at this lad working hard. There we go. There's another long one. A puppy has become a dog, and Kabuk has begun their mysterious construction. Kabuk, we mostly ignored you. What are you working with? A lump of mudstone, rose cat, sardonyxes, 4 donkey bones, some fungi wood logs, some marquise cut sardonyxes, some vulture bones, conger eel leather, and opossum leather. Good luck, buddy. Interested to see what they come up with. This stuff is almost finished now. We're just going to resume all these spots that have been suspended. There we go. Over here, we need to get this filled up now. I think we're using mudstone for everything, aren't we? Where's that mudstone? There we go. I'm looking forward to once that's done, because we'll be able to see all these spinning, which is cool. So I'm thinking, let's chop these out. Because if this comes down to here, we'll be able to have a good handful of little milling things, which would be nice. There we go. Seeing people start to work on this stuff slowly but surely. And people are using this as a shortcut to get in the fortress now. Please don't do that. We actually need to seal this off completely. So, there's our mudstone. There it is. A little bit more up this way. Up there as well. Oh. They can't reach it at the moment, but we'll get there eventually. And I see this has also been suspended. I think someone may have been standing on it when someone else was trying to build it. But that's alright. Now let's put an order in for some millstones. I reckon maybe 4 should be nice. So, rock millstones. We'll set that to 4. Thank you. We're making some more rose gold. We've made heaps of tower cap, which is amazing. Oh, this is powered. Look, we can see it spinning, which means over here, this is built now. This looks so nice. It's tower cap, man. That is awesome. More plants have been milled. We'll be milling them much quicker shortly. We're just waiting for these to be finished. No one's come to work on them yet, but they'll be there shortly. Dwarf just running around taking shortcuts. Oh, I see a dwarf had a bit of a moment up here at some point. Ah, here we go. Kabook, Locum Terrest, the stonecrafter has created Ere Nasir, a mudstone scepter. She claims it as a family heirloom. And what is this mudstone scepter all about? It is called Scuffed Frey. The value is about 6,000. This is a mudstone scepter. All craft worship is of the highest quality. This object is adorned with hanging rings of sardonyx and menaces with spikes of mudstone, sardonyx, donkey bone, fungi wood, vulture bone, and conger eel leather. On the item is an image of understanding the animal embryos, the giant sloth bear parchment scroll, no possum leather. Well, that's a bit weird, but alright. Let's actually pop this up here as well, huh? There's a good spot. Maybe over here. Get a bit of malachite flooring coming in. I also want to see how much tower cap do we have? Do we have lots? We have tower cap wood. 129 tower cap logs. That's not bad. That's not bad. Our dwarves are working hard. Doing their very best. Do we have a little bit of siltstone? Let's have a look. You have 23. I mean, it'll get us going. Do a bit more up here if we're lucky. Do we have 12 more siltstone? We might be lucky. Let's have a nosy. We have 11. Damn. We only have 3 years in there as well. Well, that's fine. Oh, this is coming together. Dwarfs are working hard, including someone bringing their baby to the job. Uvis brass ships. Bada, they say. Now let's get a bit more malachite. And in here, as well as having malachite and tower cap, we're also going to have a little bit of probably granite sometimes, just to add a little bit of a nice color there. Missed the spot, there we go. There we go. keep that going. Oh no, I was wondering if that was suspended or not. No, dwarves are working on it. They're just a bit busy to get it completely finished. There we go, that is all removed. This here will get removed as well. That is powering though, so that's all good. Over here, how are we going? Ah, look at that. Let's get this one here done. Using our granite. And over here, we'll get this coming up 1 or 2 little blocks more. We will pull that out all the way across to there once that's in. And here we want a staircase coming up to this level. Actually, no, we can't. We should do it on the edge here. And then we can remove it once we're finished. Use a couple of bits of diorite just for fun. Now, lots of cancellations. Lots of suspensions. It's alright. Ah, this is ready. Let's pop in a display. Right on in there. We'll make it out of granite this time. No, shale, a dark colour. That'd be nice. And around it, let's get some more vertical bars if we can. We have enough silver, which is great. And these little corners. There we go. More rock coffins, which is good because we really need those. Let's actually find our graveyard just down this way. There we go. So let's set these to be tombs because we missed a couple. And let's get some coffins going, shall we? So look how red that bauxite is down there. That's so cool. Knock out a few doors to finish up these little rooms of ours. And then finally with that, you do some more tombs. Just like this. It's another 9. Not bad. Whew. Pardon me. My body is desperate for another coffee. Are you fishing? No. You're making a rock millstone. Fair enough. Just making sure. Someone's been suspended. I think that block is claimed. Yeah. Someone's probably going to build it up there. We're almost done though. So one thing we can do now, let's have a look at maybe, oh, we can't build millstones in this one, it must be in mechanisms. That's what I'm feeling. So B, M, where's our millstone? There we go. Have one there. Oh, we only have the one millstone at the moment. Actually, do we want it there? I don't know. I reckon we bring our power down this way so we can make it look a bit nicer. Yeah. So once these two are done, and all this is done, but no, these two are done, then we'll pop in a mechanism here, which we may as well do now actually. There we go. And then we'll bring some more power all the way down to connect to that. Pop a mechanism here, because we want power to come probably down this way. Dwarves, stop using that as a shortcut. Jesus, man. More clay's been collected. This is going to need some more bricks, but I think in the meantime, I'm going to pop off. I'm going to snag coffee number 2. I'll be back with you in a jiffy. Now pop you into BRB mode for the minute. Enjoy the music in the meantime. Hey, hello, hello. Oh, did I forget to pause? I came back and everyone was moving. That's very dangerous. We took so long, a child grew up. More tetrahedrite? There we go, that's going to be a bit more copper for our dwarves. Let's finish up this flooring over this way as well. Ooh, a vile force of darkness has arrived, seeking a palo. Well, they're just tucked up over this way. So the cool thing with that is they'll just sit there forever until we're ready to talk to them. So we'll start off by clearing that up. There we go, we'll just replace this properly using the good old fashioned. Where are you, Mudster? There we go. And we also want to mine this out of the way, just so we can get to that back portion over there. We'll leave that on red at the moment. We'll get back to them, I promise. This has been finished up. Thank you very much. Now, with this pretty much done now, we do need another horizontal axle from this one all the way down to here, using our fantastic tower cap, and then from there down to here. So the first thing we need to do, our poor old broker Vinsanti who's helping out milling some plants, we're actually going to have to tell them that we actually want to get rid of this queen now. Someone is removing it as we speak. Now, we won't get rid of the other one, we'll still use it until we get this working. One more horizontal axle from there, probably about down to, I'm thinking right here would be nice. Yeah. More threads have been spun. I'm almost tempted to drive the underground and bring it across and spring it up. I don't know, I do kind of like mechanisms just floating about in the fortress. Over here, how are we doing with this? Is this close to being finished? It's got to be like borderline done, right? 2,600. So, let's put in some tables. Dwarves do like a good table. We have a good amount of mudstone ones. So we'll put 3 up here. And 3 down here. And if we're lucky, we'll even have a good amount of thrones. So granite ones, alternating like this. And then we'll do probably siltstone. Just for a bit of variation. In the middle we'll pop in a statue. It's not bad. And all around this edge here. Let's get all of this engraved, shall we? Up and over this way as well. Just getting all these walls done. The floors, we'll leave them as is. We can do a bit of engraving if we want later on, but for now, that should be pretty nice. There's our millstones ready to go. Popping a gear right here. Power for our millstones. We'll go for siltstones. That'd be nice. I do have to say though, it is a pity we didn't quite get this finished. It's most of the way there now. We got everyone inside? No. People are off exploring. Oh, we're throwing stuff away? Good idea, but let's get you inside for now. We'll activate the civilian alert because over this way we have so many goblins. That's a huge amount. We're so close to being able to like drown them though. We're almost there. So let's pop this to get everyone inside. Come on now you. I think that was the last lad that was outside. So we're going to come down and pull the outer door lever as quick as we can. Olin is throwing another tantrum. You'll go to jail, Olin, if you keep it up. Dwarves will have enough and you'll get beaten up and locked away. Now, we should be fine with those floodgates. If they come to smash them, we'll just slam this one as well. Actually, we might slam this one anyway. Levers are happening. There's one. We just need this other one now. Nope, you go to suspension. Ah, because stuff is outside of the area, that's fine. That one's raised. So let's go ahead and clear that alert, let people get back to work again. And now that one's up, perfect. That's what we like to see. So let's come up and just unforbid these chairs. There wasn't heaps, I think there was just the one actually. Oh. Craft Dwarf Workshop toppled by Olin. Olin. You are desperate to go to jail, aren't you? Now, where is... Let's just get this this artifact in. Now, what was it? What was the artifact? I think it was like a... It was something. Let's see. Wasn't floodgates? Prepared meals? Scepters. There we go. I think it was another scepter, wasn't it? Now, I think it was... Oh, was it not? What's our most recent artifact? That'll tell us. It was. There was Aaron set. Made of mudstone. So down to scepters. Scepter, where'd you go? An iron seer made of mudstone. There we go. This one down here. That one up there I think is already in a different place. So, hopefully, someone will report that little bit of injustice and we'll get Olin back in jail again. In the meantime, Let's go replace this. Look at this, smashed up here. Siltstone lying on the floor. A bracelet, discarded. Same with some earrings. And let's get another craft or workshop. Just up this way. Out of that siltstone again. Perfect. Oh, we even have a forbidden mug. A golden goblet. Another 100 tower cap blocks. There we go. People are fighting actually. No one's reported that to the police yet. But when they do, boy howdy. I am keen to get that going. And the goblins will deny their hungry seducer shenanigans. And the goblins will rampage about for a while, and eventually we'll kill them. So all we need to finish this, by the way, is a wall there, and over this way, this whole thing needs to be constructed. So walls across there, steps on up to here. Did that step get cancelled on the bottom? Wow. And then up here, we'll pop in a windmill, which will be enough to power our two wee little screw pumps. Is this suspended? It is. Well, we'll resume all of this, thank you. More animals have been shared. That's going to be a little bit more cloth for our dwarves, which is so good. Ah, this is linked up. Look at that. We can see it spinning already. Perfect. We just need this now. And then we can put in some little millstones. Actually, we might even go for an extra gear, just below. Out of siltstone again. How's our power looking? We have more than double. Perfect. More clay bricks have been made. That is good. That's another stack of 20 if we're lucky. Now up and over this way. Up towards over here. Do we have a little bit of mudstone bricks ready for us to mess about with? Let's have a look. We have 5. Well, never mind it. Damn it. Well, we collected more clay anyway, so we're almost there. Let's get these vertical bars done to protect that artifact. We have 42 rose gold, which is fantastic. Over here, this is coming together. I would like to do some tables up here though. So let's go for some... See, what tables do we have? That's a good question. I would like some rose gold ones, but we'll check what we've got going on at the moment. Siltstone, mudstone, shale and bauxite. Well, let's get a good stack of golden, rose golden even, tables. Rose gold tables, 10 of those. And let's see, what are we going to do? What are we going to do for thrones? Maybe copper. Would copper go good with rose gold? It's tempting. No. Do we have many dwarves relaxing at the moment? We do. We have a few. Socializing, meditating. That's what we like to see. Meanwhile, down here in the depths. There we are. That's what we like to see. Now let's build ourselves some millstones. Closest material. It's weird that it doesn't show a sprite at the moment. You have to click before the sprite spawns in. Very strange. So once those 3 are in, we'll remove this old one and replace it. For now, we just want these running. The mayor is up to no good. The mayor's been re-elected. We have more coffins. See, how are our coffins doing, I wonder? These are unclaimed, I love it. Perfect. So that siege will probably last about a season, I think. I cannot wait for our millstones, man. It's going to be so good to get them running. It'll take them a wee while because millstones are extremely heavy and they have to bring them down many flights of stairs. But it's going to be so good for our fortress once this starts coming together. One thing I always thought would be nice would be able to have decorative like mechanisms and stuff. So instead of just having these, you could have like bigger gears and stuff, or like, you know, just things that look interesting and spin about. I mean, it's not really a thing that's important for Dwarf Fortress, but still, it'd look cool, you know. Ah, there we go. Our milestones are coming in, and people will hopefully start working on these really quick. So these will grind up this stuff really, really fast. See, milling plants already. People are coming to use them. And these take a long time to mill, these hand-driven ones. However, these, powered by the force of the water above us, far above us, these will work perfectly. Someone's already coming over to do some milling. They've brought in the sweet pods. They just need to get a bag now. And they're grinding away. Someone nearby bringing past an alpaca, ready to actually milk it, I think. They're still grinding away, they'll get there. We've got these other two coming in as well. A duck is growing up. Duckling is growing older. There we go. So this lad created some dwarven sugar while this lady over here is still working on hers. And that stuff is good to be cooked now. Pretty cool, right? And this guy's just going again. Milling some more sweet pods into llama wool bags. We're waiting for this other stuff to come in. It's almost there though. And actually, let's not forget about getting this done. Just a little bit of mudstone. There we go. And we'll come down and slam in some mudstone. There's our rose gold bars done. Yeah, I'm liking the way this looks. It's not super fancy, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, we're only needing 342 power, so that extra couple of hundred is just going to be dandy. We can use it for other stuff if we'd like. Eventually these will get built. We'll still have to haul them down, so it takes them a wee while. Oh, are we doing some cooking over here? They were grabbing something, I saw it for a minute. Oh, they were grabbing a bag. Fair enough. Now I wonder, how do you think our nice wee rose gold tables are coming? We're almost done with them. So if we start popping some tables in, we have 9 of them. And I think we do some that are nicely spaced out like this. Actually, I've changed my mind. Because if you have a chair on either side, dwarves get pissed. How are we going to put tables in here then? Now we could do them like that. So, let me show you. Using our rose gold ones. Oh, hello! A forgotten beast! This is the forgotten beast, called Ino Umo. An enormous quadruped composed of salt. It has wings and appears to be emaciated. Very easy to kill. It'll leave some salt on the floor once it dies. I still don't like that either actually. Let's just put tables down either side with chairs along the edge here. Maybe that'll be nicer. Something like this, you know. And then along the side we'll put thrones. I'm still liking the idea of copper thrones, so let's get some of those, huh? So this beast, flapping around down here, it will be hard for it to reach us. In theory it can. It can fly from this floor up to this floor pretty easily. There's a few holes in the ground over here. So we'll see if there's a little bit of a combat log, then we'll know. Ah, look at that. We can get rid of this now and replace it. These other three are happily running. That's going to get us right through these plants so much faster if we're lucky. Now let's get our last millstone. Right there. There we go. It's pretty nice. That'll get us lots more flour, lots more salt. More salt? No, more sugar. Brain stuck in the salt from before. So, this will take a while for dwarves to bring this stuff in. While we're waiting, should we do some engravings right down here? That'd be nice, right? And already our dwarves are rushing over. They are keen as beans to do some engravings. Hey, the Nick man, hello. I'm on again tonight. I am. I do a Monday after work stream. Not as long as my other ones. I call this my Monday mini stream. And it goes for about 3 or 4 hours, somewhere around that range. And it's just, you know, a little bit of extra niceness. I actually really look forward to my Monday afternoon streams. It's really good. It makes my Mondays just a little bit nicer. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, if you guys are ever wondering about my schedule, you can actually check the Twitch little scheduling thing. I do try and keep to that as much as possible. Now let's see. And we have 3 left, so we'll just do that for now. Oh. The hunter Olin is throwing a tantrum and is beating up a legendary metal crafter. Datan. Olin, calm down, you'll go to jail. Now Olin is beating up a dog. Has someone called the police? They have. Actually, someone called the police a long time ago for that time Olin smashed a workshop. So we'll convict you for that. And we'll convict you for these other ones as well. Just beating people up. There we go. Poor old Olin will be going back to the jail once again. Best way to get over the horridness of a Monday? 100%, man. 100%. Now, some more rock tables have been made. Lovely. The other thing I'd like to do we have much in the way of siltstone? We have 11. Not as quite as much as I was hoping. We did mine all of this out, but I'm guessing that wasn't quite enough. So let's chop up some more of these blocks. I am a fan of siltstone, it looks very good. Getting a few cancellations, but it's alright. Still waiting for that tin, man. Oh, that's right, tin is up from the main floor. There it is. So this is all tetrahedrite. Down here, this is our most recent shaft, tetrahedrite, cassiterite. Tiny wee lump of it. We'll chop out a wee bit of that. And also a little bit of that tetrahedrite, that's fine. Our little earthenware floor is coming along. I wouldn't mind popping one there. You have a little bit more siltstone, only 6 though. And 2 bricks of earthenware. Now copper thrones are done already. Jeez, our dwarves are getting good. And there's our nice carved floor there. And the copper thrones will be down here. And that'll be 6 more places for dwarves to have their dinner. And let's even order. Ooh, Forgotten Beast! Felone! Another one! Another Forgotten Beast. This Felone is an enormous blob composed of snow. The weakest material in the game to be composed of. It has wings and a bloated body. So it's just a giant blob of snow. With a poisonous sting, however. There we go. Oh, one thing I want to check, by the way. Fancy weaponsmiths? No. Only dabbling? Alright. Fancy engravings? No. Only dabbling. One day we'll get a master engraver, and it'll be awesome. Now up here, I would like some more fancy doors. Do we want rose gold, normal gold, or maybe some silver? Should we do silver? We haven't done silver in ages. Heaviest material we have. Silver doors, we'll just have 2, thank you. Look at these doors sweating over. Bringing in those tables for us. And let's get some more of that tower cap wooden blocks, huh? Wooden blocks of tower cap. And we'll ask for another 100. And there's our first of our tables coming. Let's actually paint this up. Let's get this going already, because dwarves can use this now. We have heard them several times saying that they'd like somewhere nicer to eat, with more tables. Now I'm so hoping that this will get us many more, like, visitors and long-term residents and stuff. Like it should do. It'll be extremely high value once it's finished, so should be nice. There we go, just painting out all these little edges here. There we go. Bringing this round, there we are. We'll accept that, and we'll give this a new having a completely new one. The mushrooms of iron. Nice. And dwarves and dogs will come in here and hang out. If you're talking about that sort of stuff, how are we doing over here? Are we feeling any better about this place? The tufted wings? We need a little bit more value apparently. That's alright, we can do some engravings to help boost value. Put some more statues around the show. We have a bit more gold statues, so why not? And the other thing that I might do, just a couple of, oops, rose gold pillars. Not heaps, just 2. And we'll get those engraved as well. And another thing that occurs to me, what if we mine up just around here? And because those are still rough, but rather than smoothing them, we can remove them and put in gem windows just behind the statues. And we'll do the same on this side. There we go, kind of expand that up and out, just to kind of eliminate a few of those hard lines there. Each stray reindeer cow has given birth to 2 calves. Our dwarves are churning through this stuff, doing a few engravings here and there. Already one of our rose gold pillars is done, so we'll engrave that as well. Just like that. More plants have been milled. Same with that one. This stuff here needs to be smooth. Look at our dwarves working hard. Now that there's more of them, there's heaps more free dwarves around. We're at 19 angry dwarfs, by the way. My goodness. That is some upset lads. It's a bit crazy, but it's alright. So another thing we're going to do, we're going to engrave this. Now on either side. Gem windows. Green tourmaline? Maybe. Oh, we don't have any lapis lazuli. Alright, green tourmaline it is. So there we go. And I'm seeing monkeys being bitten by fire snakes down in the deep and darkest depths of the fortress. And we're getting more green tourmalines. I love it. We're actually going to mine out that. There we go. More charcoal's been made. Yeah, that looks quite nice with those little pillars there. 28,000. Still not a grand guild hall. We're getting close. We're getting this engraved as well, I see. And this needs to be smoothed now. Oop. Here we go. That's all engraved. Perfect. Now we can even do a bit more engraving up this way, between those two. This is looking not too bad. It's a wee bit weird, but hey, sometimes we like the wee bit weird, right? Some weird dwarven blobs. There we go. Part of it smooth. Just waiting for up there now. More gold bars have just been created. There we go. Now let's engrave that. While we're working on that, let's put in the other two windows. And these will be something with good enough value. We've got some praises. Where did those praises get off to? There we go. So this is coming along, we're doing more and more smoothing. Value keeps increasing in this place. We are now a grand guild hall. There we go, perfect. And we've made our tin bins, finally, after all that time. So this will be some more happier dwarves who have nice, fancy little areas for them to hang out. This is the farmers guild actually. So people will come in here, have a good munch, maybe learn a bit more about farming. Are you actually socializing? You are, perfect. Urus, the ghostly miner, smashes a bed. Buddy, that bed wasn't for you. Let's actually come down to here. Grab this one, add new task, engrave memorial. Let's go find Urus. I'll be down the bottom here. There we go. Someone's already working on it. I love it. More threads being collected. And let's give Olin some more convictions, huh? There we go. Olin, the main troublemaker in the fort. Always in and out of jail, that one. The goblins on the surface are currently fighting some ravens. Now there, how are we going? Oh, is Olin? Olin's in a different room. We can engrave these two. Nice. Let's get those a wee bit engraved. Oh, this one doesn't have a beard. Oh no, it does. He's just standing on it. Haggard and injured. Guilty after being confined, but pleasure and satisfied after being near nice beards, splendid restraints, and getting a little bit of water. Pardon me, my coffee is cooling. Children playing outside of their homes, I love it. I'm seeing some hungry animals though. Let's get down here and pop those animals away before they cause a bit of miasma in the fortress. So, let's see if we have a rabbit. Is it just a rabbit? And we'll bring in the coati as well. And the stoat, that'd be nice. But I think everything else is just dogs. Alrighty. Once these goblins get out of here, look at those little squads roaming about. But once they're gone, man, oh, it's gonna be so good. Is it a spear mechanism? It is. Interesting. And these are running happily. Our dwarves are getting so much more out of them. Look at that, the plants are decreasing now after all this time. The plants are decreasing. We are making heaps of food now. And all that food will be made of the very finest and most lavish materials. Look at this, dwarven sugar roast, dwarven syrup roast. Value, 1,500, not bad. And the other one? 2,000, brilliant. The ingredients are minced vulture tripe, minced dwarven tripe, minced dwarven syrup, and minced dwarven syrup. So 3 lumps of minced dwarven syrup and a little bit of vulture tripe. Lovely. There's our silver doors for our tavern. Dwarves running everywhere. Sorry, dogs running everywhere. A miner's coming to socialise. That's one, buddy. You have a nice time. And let's get ourselves our silver doors. There we go. This is looking quite nice up here with the orange on the green and the pink tables. Blissful, remembering sleeping in a good bedroom. Euphoric due to inebriation. Made some more steel bars. Let's get a little bit more of this coming, huh? Do we have a little bit more tower cap? Yeah, we got like 277 tower cap blocks. That's pretty good. Let's get a little bit more down these edges, huh? Remember, we're leaving a bit of space because we would like a little bit of granite in the middle. And also, we probably don't want to overwork our dwarves too much. We'll do that much for now. There's our tin wheelbarrows done as well. That must have been so much of cassiterite for us to get so much of that, those old orders done. Let's come up and find it, shall we? So how much cassiterite was that? It was only a tiny block. Near some tetrahedrite. We should probably mine some more tetrahedrite as well. So we'll snag that. There we go. More pig iron bars. That's going to eventually be a bit more steel. Why do we need so much steel? Good question. We will get another military squad shortly. Look at these dwarves working hard. Oh, I love that. So good. Yeah, that little extra injection of dwarves is all we needed. There we go. It's looking really nice now. And look at this, people hanging out, socialising, socialising, socialising. Just having a nice chat while dogs run everywhere. That's what we like to see, man. What is this statue? A brown recluse spider? So whenever they go to eat up here, they have to look at a golden statue of a brown recluse spider. Disgusting, but amazing. Do a bit more smoothing as well, shall we? Just down there. Once that's smooth, we'll knock in some spaces for windows, which will be very nice. Nope. A miner is withdrawing from society. Alright, buddy. Go get your artifact gun. Look at these children just playing everywhere. Some of them asleep. Playing make-believe. Actually, I wonder, are we doing alright with rooms or should we make some more? Children are taking up so many rooms. Look at all these dwarves without bedrooms. That's almost the entire migration wave. Fakod has claimed himself as a stoneworker's workshop. Alright, buddy. You do your best. we'll get some more bedrooms up here. Gotta be careful of this. This is a part of an aquifer. But I reckon we're putting our next clump of bedrooms maybe up here. So we'll do a nice wee little stack of our normal old-fashioned bedrooms. Oh, we're right on the edge of the map. Thought we would have had more space, but alright. We'll just do a small scattering of different bedrooms. A little bit like this as well. There we are. Widening out a few of them to give us a bit more variation. There we go. Oh, we should probably mine out to these, huh? There we go. Pop a new door here and there. Over this way as well. And a bit over there. There we go. Brown recluse spiders is one of the most frequently hated things in the preferences screen. Oh really? It seems odd there's an aquifer there. You sure it's not just not damp stones because there's water up or down a level from there? Let's have a look. There could be water up here. I don't think so though, because this is all solid rock. I think what's happening is because, see, we're seeing it around here as well. I do think this is actually the edge of an aquifer because up above us, way up this way, is an ocean. Here we go, this part here is done. Another forgotten beast. The drama and the tension is increasing in the fortress. This is the forgotten beast, Lodosum Agus Nun. A huge eyeless salamander. It's up here with squat antennae and a bloated body. Its blue-grey skin is wrinkled and beware its noxious secretions. Not too bad. I wonder if it'll find any of our other forgotten beasts down there. Oh, this one can't reach us at all. I'll have fun down in that part of the caverns. Oh, another one. This one is called Zom. Omizom. A great sauropod with external ribs. It has thin wings of stretched skin and appears to be emaciated. Its chartreuse scales are large and overlapping. Beware its fire. Now there's a dangerous one. Fire is not so great for dwarfs. Fire is an instant kill, so I'm glad this thing is stuck down in that part. There's no way for that to get to us. Oh, they're just cruising past each other. Oh no, there we go, they're fighting. Flames everywhere. Scorched earth. Monsters are just gonna absolutely butcher themselves. Look at all that fire. Those trees will start collapsing soon. Oh, there we go. Oh no, I thought one had died. But they're still going. There we go. Is it over? Is one dead? The fire is burning away. And amidst the embers, the two forgotten beasts, one of which is on fire, the other of which is heavily bleeding. And they're still fighting. They're still fighting. All amidst the ashes. And those trees are burning away. You see all that fire up there burning up all this bloodthorn. Oh, we're seeing a little pool of forgotten beast grease from a monster being burnt away. Oh, the stool. Oh no, Zom is the only one left. Let's see, all its fat is gone. So it burnt up in its own flame. All its fat, every piece of fat of it, has been burnt away. Well. Over here, our miners are working hard, digging out these rooms. Oh, I love seeing this. These dwarfs are going so quick with these plants now. Oh, is that a dead rat? Yep, rotten rat remains, as you do. People are bringing up animals either to share them. Yep, sharing. It's either sharing or milking, one of the two. We're getting our blocks, our beds, everything. Look at all that tower cap just waiting for us to play with. Over here, this is mostly done up here now. We're just doing a bit of smoothing. You've got an Inferno Wrath that nobody in your fort seems to be able to damage, so he's locked in a basement. How do you handle it? It's weird, because in your last fort we had no dramas with any forgotten beasts. You just swarmed them and killed them. So an Inferno Wrath, are you sure that's a forgotten beast and not like some sort of horrific monster from deeper below? Because if it's composed of fire, you can't drown it, I don't think. You could. There's a few other ways though. There's a few other things you could do. So spikes, having spike traps controlled by a lever that's repeating will drive spikes up and down, and they ruin monsters, any monster that walks over the top of them. Or you could drop a piece of ceiling on them. If you cause a cave in and drop some of your fort down on top of it, you will completely delete the monster 100%. Now let's see. Is that a suspension? Nope, they're still working on that one. But we can see over here, Fegod has begun their mysterious construction. Surrounded by bricks, a table and a chest. They're working secretly. What are they working with though? They've been going for a long time. You can see all the crap they've grabbed. But they're going 2 lumps of mudstone, a piece of shell, some tower cap logs, vulture wing bones, donkey leather, table cut shrills, some more donkey leather, pear cut, fortification agates, and vulture bones again. Ooh. We're getting some fancy artifacts sometimes, man. This is awesome. You can mine around the top of them and drop the roof on them. You can do. Just be careful with doing it though, because your dwarves, if your dwarves are nearby and they get touched by that little mist and all the smoke that comes out of the collapsing floor, they will get very injured. So what I like to do is, before I mine out the little space, is I'll create a what are they called? The little once our saving is done, I can show you actually. But you can create what are effectively like load bearing pillars that you link to a lever, and then you cut out the shape you want to drop, and once you're ready, pull the lever and that little pillar will disappear and drop the rock down and squash your enemy. In your last fort, you could just kill them. This guy you can't touch. Yeah, you can drop a ceiling on them. Just make sure there's nothing in the floor directly below where you're going to drop that ceiling, because it'll cause another cave in and just punch right through the floor. There we go, just finishing up saving this world information. There we go. So yeah, like I was saying, if we come into build, into constructions, the support, it stops cave-ins, so it'll attach that floor you're trying to drop to the ceiling, and it'll be there safe and happy until you pull a lever. So once you pull a lever, the support will disappear and the ceiling will collapse and squash them. Now, our FPS is doing pretty well. But only early autumn. We mightn't get a dwarven caravan, because these goblins have still not left us yet. I'm keen for that to happen though. It would be nice. We're churning through those plants. It's back up to 1,000 actually, which is interesting. Now let's see. Over this way, how are we looking? Ah, that's looking pretty good. Let's knock in some more spots for jimmies. And on the other side, just that. Perfect. And we'd like some more tables and some more thrones. So let's get some more rose gold tables. And some more copper thrones. There we go. We're going to make some steel thrones as well for different tables. So we'll have some copper ones with rose gold up here. Same down here. Maybe some rose gold, or maybe even just normal gold and steel in this middle part, just to really show off how fancy we are. I see our silver doors are in, which is perfect. Get some more cassiterite ore, smelted up. And, oh, there we go, look at this. The miner, Ficard, has created Mestelamos Etestabod, a mudstone throne. He offers it to the outrageous gears. We'll have a look at that just once we finish designating the smoothing here. We do like to smooth under our windows. So let's have a look at this artifact. Velvety Rampaged. Velvety Rampage, the dutiful strikes. Alrighty, value is 7,000. This is a mudstone throne. All craft dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with cushion mudstone cabochons, decorated with vulture bone, and encircled with bands of cushion mudstone cabochons, tower cap, and donkey leather. This object menaced with spikes of shrill, donkey leather, and fortification agate. On the item is an image of a square cut gem and shell. On the item is an image of gizzard stones and vulture bone. Very nice. Let's put it up here actually. We'll have to find a fancy place for our fancy chair. Probably in here. We have a few options, don't we? You could even throw it up here if you'd like. Something, actually, yeah, just right that spot right there would be perfect. Using our fancy artifact and a spare rose gold table. Just to make people a bit happier to come in here as well. People are already coming over to smooth this stuff, which is great. Down and over here, this is working pretty well. Dwarves are working hard. I'm surprised we're not getting very many magma snakes up through this. Not magma snakes, magma crabs. Or even firemen. We haven't had a fireman in a long time. We're dropping a 1x1 segment of roof on him, kill him. Because he's static, he's not moving, hard up against the drawbridge. Yes if it hits. Otherwise, no. It might knock him unconscious. But you can just lead him into a whole row of repeating spike traps though. So you just build inside of traps, upright spikes and weapons. So you link them to a lever that you can flick back and forth, telling some to pull it on repeat, and you'll slam these spikes up and down, and they cause tremendous damage. It's how a lot of people empty out the weird, horrible place below. And Peregrine, HBG, has grown to become a dwarven child. They pass through their baby years. There we go, this is all smooth. Now, let's see if we can do some more dream windows. So that there looks to be, I'm thinking, white chalcedonies, so we'll get some more of those. Here we are. Up here we would like blue gems. I'm not sure if we have any. We have 2 laser gates, 1 lapis lazuli. But instead of that, we could go for something else. Maybe some amethyst. And up here we'll make this blue with 2 laser gates and then 1 lapis lazuli. And behind it, if we have green, I'd be happy with that. We do have many green tourlaments. Perfect. There we go. We are out of rose gold. Let's get some more. So, rose gold bars, another stack of 10. There we go. Dwarves are using these as a shortcut for the moment, so are the dogs, but that's right. Once these are built, that won't be so much of a problem. And we can also come in here and hopefully do a bit of engraving. So if we look here, this is 2 back from that spike. So we'll start from here, and it goes all the way across to here. Nice. Another 10 rock blocks have been completed. Guys, look! The siege is over! Sound the alarm, alert the dwarfs. It is time to be happy. So those goblins might still be on the map, but they'll be making their way off. No, they've actually left completely, leaving their friends locked in cages. So once these are down, we'll wall that up, we'll finish this up, and we'll get some more water ready for damage, ready for carnage even. You're getting more alpacas, doggies all over the place. Dog fortress confirmed. There we go, people up here building the windows. Window after window coming in. The captain of the guard is fighting Olin once again. Good old Olin causing a ruckus. More yarn clothes have been completed. Now up here, has this been popped in? Oh, the seed has, which is nice. Is that a dead duck? It is. Someone has left a duck corpse on the floor, on top of a pile of 13 duck eggs. Well, I'm not certain what happened there. There should be no one able to kill that duck. Did that duck get too old and just pass away? It must have, right? Oh, hello. A caravan from Astesh. Stukon has arrived. Someone's become a sword store. Same with the outpost liaison, they're on their way now. Now let's get some special goodies up here. Let's drop in some prepared food if we can, shall we? We have some dwarven syrup. We'll bring in a bit of that. But down here are our tools. There we go, 5,000 for that stack. Nice. We'll bring in a few stacks of prepared food. That should do us for the moment, I think. Now with this all open, let's finish this place up. So, if we'd like to finish this up with shale, we can trim away that little lump there as well. And over here, this hopefully can be finished now. Hopefully our dwarves won't get them stuck inside, and won't get themselves stuck inside. And let's also do some steps using some granite. There we go. Oh, we've got some mudstone and some granite. Well, that's a bit of a mess, but alright, I'll allow it. Yeah, and once that's done, we can put a piece of flooring there, pop on our windmill, pop in a spear gear. It'll be good, man. There's our thrones, perfect. And we're doing some engraving. The gem windows are almost done. I'm almost tempted, by the way, to put up another bridge up here, but that's very tightly packed, so I'm not sure if that'll work too well. The Vulture and an Axor for fighting. There's at Vulture moments again. Let's actually, I don't think we need that anymore, so let's lock this up. Because we don't need to get up on the top, and that'll stop some of the Vultures from being problems. That's one, dwarves, in you come. We'll do some trading with you. All our dwarves are running around up here trying to throw stuff in the bin at the moment. Vultures everywhere. Yeah, dwarves are suspending stuff because they're getting spooked by monsters at the moment. So we'll get that one done first, and then we'll get that one done. This has come up one level. And this needs to be resumed. There we are. More vultures. Vultures, get out of here, man. Look at this. Every time it happens, people have to run out, cancel their trading, sprint off into the distance. Right, we've got stuff ready to go now. So let's get our broker up. They're harvesting at the moment, but Vinsanti will pop up fairly shortly. There we go. The animals are on their way. Vinsanti's having a drink. Come on, Vinsanti. Don't do what you did last time, it was annoying. Over here, this is all good now. Let's pop in some tables. Hopefully we have a little bit of rose gold tables ready to go. We have 7, which is just a little bit more than enough, which is fantastic. And we should have plenty of copper thrones. We have so much copper thrones, Jesus. There we go. Is this a guild hall? No, this is a tavern. You're making the biggest, fanciest tavern we can manage. And we're even getting some more migrants. Look at that. Hello migrants, in you come. I know, we're doing some trading, and it's safe, there's no monsters around. The Hall of Clowns, a fishery worker guild, has been established. There's nothing to fish here, dwarves. Why? Why are you the way that you are? It's amazing. Yeah, thanks, man. No. Our broker is still drinking. Vinsanti, the power drinker. Come on now. More yarn dresses have been completed. The problem with Vinsanti taking so long to come up and trade is that by the time he comes up, a lot of our dwarves would have eaten a lot of the nice food we've got in here for trading. Yep, look, see, someone just came up and grabbed food straight from the trade depot. Let's move some more goods then. Let's get some more prepared food. So back down to tools. Sort by value. And we'll bring up this part then. 3 items. Some dwarven wheat flour roast, a dwarven wheat flour roast, and some dwarven sugar roasts. Awaiting one more item. Vinsanti is still drinking. Did you come up just to eat something? Yep. The traders are coming back to try and trade again. We're up to 136 population, which is nice. The vulture has come into the fortress and is attacking our dwarves again, which is annoying. I see someone is working on some dead vulture. Nice. Some more mangled vulture over here. Because they die nearby, so the dwarves just come up and go, you know what? Let's make some vulture. Please, trader. We're storing away an item at the moment. Vinsanti, pop away your cup and then come up to the trade depot. Dwarves keep eating all our trade goods. What's the betting Vinsanti's going to be like? I'm going to sleep. The traders are coming back to try and trade again. Who will win, the trader or Vinsanti? Another dwarf comes up, eats some more trade goods. Vinsanti is still storing his mug. There we go, here comes Vinsanti. Quickly now you, before we lose more trade goods to hungry tummies. So that one that's still coming up is basically, there we go. That is one dwarf trying to move a humongous stack of food. There we go, 16,000 value. The dwarves have brought us some tin, some bronze. Some tunnel tube as well, thank you. A single tin cage, alright, fair enough. They brought us many seeds, we'll just buy the whole stack of seeds, why not? Some bolts, some meats, fish, plants. We're actually pretty good on plants at the moment, we have a lot. Let's grab some strawberries though, just for fun. Some spear thread, thread is always welcome here. We can get some cheese, turn cheese into meals, nice. And we need to get a library going, that'd be fun. So they're going to get about 13,000 profit, but that's fine. Oh wonderful, says Shem, thank you for your business. Remember, we really want to just show off how fancy our fortress is. Because that'll mean we get closer and closer to getting ourselves a baron. Now down here, dwarves are working madly, grinding away all manner of goodies. Look at this big bag of wheat flour, I love it. But while that's happening, let's have a look over here. This stuff is coming slowly but surely. Let's get a bit more flooring over. We should have a good amount of tower cap blocks. We have 353 tower cap blocks. Jesus Christ, yeah. That's amazing, thank you so much. There we go. And we do want granite. So I'm thinking a big stretch like this of granite. There we go. And then we can come in and we can just sort of trim these corners a wee bit. There we go. Yeah, just to add a bit of colour variation to the floor is the goal here. Vultures are still fighting. Ruckus everywhere. And actually out the front of this, I was going to put in a fancy big piece of flooring in here. But you know what we could do? We could make a swimming pool. Just out the front of the entrance to the tavern. I think that's what we'll do. Once we get all this done, we'll make probably a gold lined swimming pool. And just let a little bit of our little water splash inside. Not too much, but just enough. Should be good, man. And our dwarves will splash around in here, have a great old time. Someone's created a masterpiece. Cave spider silk cloth, wonderful. And while that's happening, one thing we could do, which I am very tempted to do right now actually. Let's mine up just over this way. Let's make a space for some soap. Because soapy dwarves are happy dwarves. There we go, there's our room. There we go, just kind of smoothing out these edges a wee bit here. Oh, there we are. That should do us, I reckon. Monks, dwarfs and axe dwarfs still fighting off the vulture invasion. Over this way, how are we going? We have one little space left to do. This is almost ready. We just need some flooring up here. So slap in a little bit of granite if we can. And then right there, we do need another mechanism. So I'll pop that in. Make it out of siltstone because it looks nice. Dwarves are getting better and better at combat with every passing moment. 4 more dwarves and we'll create another military squad. Equip them with steel. Probably battle axes this time. It'll be good, man. I am keen as beans to make that happen. We've got some plants made. A stray alpaca has given us another baby alpaca. We might have to deal with the alpaca menace at some point. This is going to be so good once it starts running. I mean, sure, don't get me wrong, our FPS will tank again, but that's fine, right? We're needing more rose gold. We should be making more rose gold bars. But yeah, we just haven't started them yet, that's fine. We're milking animals, melting more of those metal objects. Just random bits of stuff lying around, I love it. So that copper bow is marked for melting, perfect. We're low on barrels, but we can get some more. Olin has slipped into depression once again. I'm getting the feeling Olin will end up going to jail and fairly shortly actually. More plants have been milled, we're milling them so much faster now. That duck is still dead. That was the one female duck we have, so no more duck eggs for a while. Let's see. Yeah, big swathes of fire. This lad here is not moving. Recovers very slowly. Huge amounts of ash. I love it. Over here, this is just starting to be worked on. We can see people placing in the first blocks as we speak. So we'll have diorite, sorry, granite in the middle, and I think maybe diorite just on these edges here for a bit of fanciness once it's done. Oh, you know, we did have these rooms coming, didn't we? We have all sorts of blocks we can pop in here. Where's that granite? Here we go. Oh, we accidentally put 2 doors in there for maximum fancy. That's fine. Sometimes it's fine to be a wee bit fancy. Let's see. Lots of shower, lots of sandstone. Good bit of bauxite as well. Nice. You even have some more mudstone floating around. There we go, bit of mudstone. You have lots of claystone. Very dark block, but that's fine. Having dark blocks in your bedroom is no worries. Let's see, maybe some more granite up here. The granite is missing. Granite, what's your story, buddy? Why are you so hardy? Granite, 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 there we go. A bit more bauxite over here. Maybe some diorite for this one. There we go. We can turn those into rooms pretty quick once they're ready to go. Over this way. Do you reckon we have a little bit more claystone? We have 30 earthenware blocks. Perfect. Now, do we want that up the edge, or do we want that to swing around? I might make that swing around a wee bit. So up like this, maybe up to here or something. Yeah, that's a bit better. And there, and that, we will get rid of. May have seen the mandate. Rhino, hello! You can go pig wild. Not even hog wild, but pig wild? That's a whole new level of wild. It's amazing, Rhino. We have heaps of siltstone. Let's slam a bit of this. Oh yeah, that's perfect. But yeah, you see we're getting a nice little pathway linking some of these houses together. There we go. Still waiting for that rose gold. We should get there shortly though. Our dwarves will be working on it as we speak. And over here, slowly but surely our dwarves are working on this. We can see them rushing forward. We're even getting all this tower cap coming in. Our tables are coming in as well. More lavish meals. We're back up to 1,600. We are churning through that stuff now. Processing it so quickly. More steel. We will be using that very shortly. There we go. This is pretty much done. My copper throne is there. We just have a little bit of a boulder in the way. There we go. Clay has been completed. The merchants from Astesh will be leaving with all their fancy food. Yeah, we're kind of overworking our dwarves a wee bit at the moment. There's a lot for them to work on. So we're just giving them a bit of time. We're seeing one of them's rushing over with a wheelbarrow. Look at that. It's filled with chalk and limestone. They're probably grabbing some more rocks. Oh, no, they're storing stuff. Oh, nice. Oh, they'll be whipping around. Where are you going to store stuff, I wonder? There's no stockpile over here. It's very strange. You love how many cats sleep by your feet or the path to the door. There's no way you're getting out of this room without an escort. They'll be waiting. They're pretending to sleep, but they're keeping watch. Because if you walk towards that door, there's a chance you might be walking towards their food bowls. So as soon as that door gets ready to open, the cats will pounce and start sprinting towards the kitchen. The mayor, for the first time in a wee while, has asked for something. 3 crossbows. Sure. 3 of these. We have heaps of copper. Nice 3 tables. Someone having a sleep at the table. Little dwarven child all tuckered out. Going off to sleep. And we're seeing big swaths of this being worked on now, which is great. 10 more metal objects have been smelted. Our dwarves are working so hard at the moment. This is fantastic. And we're seeing all this come together now, which is cool. Ooh, pardon me. So we have 12 tables in this fortress now, where people can munch and have a good time. Hey, Uvash feels fondness remembering making a friend. That is quite good. And felt content after eating a fine dish. See, our fortress will start healing. Pardon me, jeez. Who's this guy? This one weirdo who just keeps yawning all the time. How strange. So yeah, we'll do a couple more tables up there. And in this sort of area, dancing area, we'll put some nice wee little chests and stuff along the back for storage. A couple of spots here and here for food. Should be lovely. You love clicking on the relationship tabs on creatures that have been in the fort a few years and see what they've been up to. Yeah. It's cool, right? Like Forrester Fox. I think Forrester Fox has been here a while. Forrest has no amazing friends, but 2 daughters in the fortress. An elder daughter who's somewhere else, but Laura and Doran, the second eldest and the youngest daughter. They have an only son. And a cousin who's a brewer in the fortress. Enod, your lover, is not in the fortress at the moment. You have 2 friends actually. A different Enod and Adel. Some passing acquaintances. Long-term acquaintance Estra from a different fortress. Nice. It is. I know. It's cool, right? A handful of friends. A long-distance relationship. Some acquaintances you've known for years and years. Been living a nice wee life in this fortress. Look at these dwarves working hard. I love that. I don't mind stirring things up, says Az, the miller, who's milling some plants. Another bit of a yawn. I'm currently in a non-coffee mode at the moment. The stream is going on for maybe another half an hour, I think. Yeah, that'll get me to about 9:30, at which point it'll be time for me to have dinner, but for now, we can keep fluffing around in this fortress. And most importantly, we can start having a look over here. So this is a boat now, so let's build ourselves a windmill. Actually, the very first thing we need to do with this windmill, up here actually, we're going to link this to a lever. So let's get back down in here, in our smaller tavern, and build ourselves a new lever that will pop up there. Some dwarves know everyone. Some dwarves have a few close friends. Some have 10 lovers. It's true. More threads been woven, or spun. There'll be more clothes eventually. We're still waiting for that rose gold. There's no one working on it yet. Oh, we've made 3 rose gold bars so far. That's alright. Once this is built, we'll link it to that mechanism, and then after that all we need to do is create the windmill. And once that starts running, there's a small chance that the entire fortress becomes a bit soggy. But that's okay, these things happen sometimes. There we go. So let's link this up here on the surface to this happy wee friend. Get our dwarves to do it as quick as they can manage. More clay bricks have been completed. Which is nice, because we've used up the last batch. So, do like the idea of making these little earthenware brick footpaths, so we might do some more. Across like this, and then across like this. So it just has a little bit of a wind to it, you know. Oh, did that not come all the way over? I thought that did. There we go. More lavish meals have been completed. 1,628 food. Not bad. People are up in bed having a sleep. It's weird that they're sleeping on furniture. Dwarves can share beds if they're in a relationship. Though, I know that's probably just children nearby that were playing in the bedrooms and fell asleep. Fair enough. It's fun flicking a lever on the contraption you've been building. The moment of truth, I know. It's also fun to not have your fortress collapse due to hubris, which I've done a few times. There's our rose gold tables, batch number 2. Over here. Ah, this is done nice. Hey, Hearts in the Heart daughter, coming in with a sub. Thanks so much for that. Super appreciated. It's always awesome to see that people are enjoying this channel, man. It does make my heart a bit happy. Now, slowly but surely coming together. We're just being a wee bit careful with the amount of work we give these poor dwarves so they don't get a wee bit overworked and stressed out. So over here, this is going to be made of diorite. We should have a lot. We have 7 dolomite, but 42 diorite. That's a wee bit low actually. What else do we have that's kind of similar to granite? There's quartzstone, but we don't have much. Firelight, which I think is just another grey. We'll just have to be a wee bit careful with our diorite then, that's fine. There we go. We'll just kind of smoosh that over that way. Here's our diorite. We still have 27, so we should be fine. But yeah, it's just sort of like an interesting abstract shape, you know? Yeah, we should have plenty. Where's that diorite go? Dear diorite. It's hiding. It's a mystery. Oh no, there it is. We're fine. It's nowhere else. There we go. That's that coming along. And of course around it we'll pop in some more of our nice sweet tower cap blocks, because we still have so much of that left, which is just good. There we go. And we'll let that happen, and then we'll do some more. People are already rushing over. Dwarves are excited to make this place a little bit nicer. Now, we could start working on the swimming pool, but our dwarves are very busy with this flooring, so we're getting the flooring done first, and then we'll do the swimming pool, and then we'll get minecarts coming up to drop food off. Should be good. Meanwhile, over in this piece, here's our lever. It's all linked up, so if we want, we can turn off that pump. We'll actually name this, and we'll call this the, oh, apparently nothing. Let's try again. The trap panic, I think. Just so we can remember what it does later. And just below it we have the flood lever, the ocean drain lever, and the outer door. And that is the inner door, that's the outer door. And the ocean drain lever is actually for this stuff down here. And this one, see how that has an extra mechanism? It's linked to our ocean drain lever. So we can turn all this stuff off if we need to. But now that that's linked up, right up here, let's build ourselves a windmill. We'll make it out of We need 4, so we'll just go for some tower cap. That should do us. That'll link to that. Power this. And you'll see water come through here. Oh, holy crap. Alright now. The Forgotten Beast. Ebra. Suspo Mikasa. Ebra. Zaspo. Cosma. Cosmza. What a name. Why does a Forgotten Beast need like that many consonants that close together? But Cosmza, no Coste Con has come. A towering, feathered rhinoceros beetle. Right. Insects, remember, are very weak. They're very easy to kill if they're Forgotten Beasts. It has a twisted, jointed trunk and a bloated body. Its eyes glow orange. Its spring green feathers are long and sparse. And I think rhinoceros beetles might be able to fly. I'm not certain though. And it has deadly, deadly blood, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And this beast is down here. Another place that can't really reach us. If it starts flying, we might be in trouble, but we should be alright. There we go, people coming in, having a bit of a munch. I don't know why, but I really like this. It's just this big long shaft transferring power down. It's nice. Now once this is done, I'll be very happy. It takes 4 lumps of wood, so it'll take them a while to finish it. But if we're lucky, things should look pretty fancy. Now, we've made some more yarn hoods for dwarves who would like a hat. Yeah, we're needing more animals for more yarn, I'm thinking. Stray nanny goat. Different rams and stuff. His white wool is quite long, so some of them have not been shaved in a wee while. With us having that many animals, I might go down to our share drop and boost this from 10 to 20. Just to get us a little bit more if we're lucky. So while that's going on, oh look at this, it's looking nice. Hey. Sorry you can't chat, you're eating lunch? Hey, that's all good, man. I still super appreciate you anyway. We have only 3 years on winter, but how much of siltstone do we have? We have 5. Well, a guild hall for the Hall of Clouds. This is a fishery workers guild, and I'd love a guild hall. We can improve that. We don't really have any fisher dwarves. I think just a lot of our migrants are like ex-fisher dwarves and fishery workers. But we can put a guild in. Let's put in a nice, happily shaped area, just like this. You know, this is, oh, I wasn't going to do it, but this is already looking a little bit like a fish. So, I mean, why not, right? There we go. A little bit of a whale guild hall, that's fine. Make our way over to it. Just like this. There we go. So this isn't quite ready. We do have some work needing to be done in here. We might actually pop some flooring in just for fanciness. What rock blocks do we have? Many granite blocks. Yeah, we could do a bit of granite flooring, why not? Granite looks a wee bit nice. Where's that granite? Right there, perfect. Now let's see. Diorite, granite, perfect. The granite keeps shifting around, man. You have to be a wee bit crafty with the old floating granite blocks. Shifting around in our list down here. There we go. And that will be just some place for dwarves to make some soap. That'll get us some smiling faces. More rose gold bars have been completed. Perfect. Over here, this is coming along. You see we're getting some blocks coming in slowly but surely. This upper one is done. Look at that light purplish next to the more washed out darker purplish. I love it. And suddenly, a beard has been toppled by Urus, the ghostly miner we still haven't built. That little wee thing. That's right though, let's come and do it now, huh? Way down this way. There we go. EFL. We should be able to pop in. A memorial to a dead bull. There we go. Now. I said the other side is coming in together now. And we're also working on this little part up here. Over this way. This is dry. This is dry. This is not quite built. It has 1 tower cap log so far. Our dwarves have to bring this up about 100 floors to get it to here. So I am not surprised that our dwarves take a wee while. We had a little bit of rutile while we've been mining, but that's alright. Rutile, a bit of a yucky yellow colour. We don't need it, it's fine. Now, dwarves are rushing about. 137 population. I'm still so surprised we're not getting very many travellers coming to visit. That'd be nice actually. I'm so impatient for this to start up. 2 tower cap logs now. Olin has slipped back into depression. Olin is in and out of jail. Olin's been living a very rough life. Spinning thread's been completed. There's going to be some more clothing shortly. We're getting more blocks of wood. More beards. Perfect. That reminds me about beards. How are we doing up here? Almost done. We have a few suspensions we want to tidy up. But we should be able to pop some doors in here. Oh, did that get cancelled? Pardon me. There we go. So, let's pop some doors in. Using the closest material. Oh, I hear a rattle. Is that a ghost being popped away? I think it is. I think we're down a ghost now in this fort of ours. Yep, ghostly miner is finally gone after haunting that hospital for so long. I think they might have died from dehydration in that hospital. Actually, you know who that ghost was? Down here in the hospital. Below this well. This is Urus' corpse. This is the ghost that was haunting the hospital. Their corpse was down here, hidden underneath the well, and their ghost would float up through the well and topple beards and cause a ruckus. That's pretty cool, actually. To be honest, if I knew about that, I wouldn't have memorialized Urus, because that's pretty good. I am a fan. Hey, look at this. This is mostly done. We have 1 square there. Let's get a bit more flooring in if we can. Let's actually get some malachite coming along. Oops. There we go. This is what we're needing. Slick material after placement. There we go. We have 147 malachite. We can always mine out some more if we need it. There's our malachite coming in, slowly but surely. Up and over. But yeah, malachite is actually an ore. You can smelt it to get copper. But if you don't smelt it, but instead enable it to be used as for non-economic tasks, your dwarves can use it for furniture, they can use it for building, they can use it for making blocks, and it is this fantastic green colour. So I do recommend giving it a go. Bring that up to there we are. Now, we were able, let's get a little bit of our tower cap logs. Well, blocks really, but you know, close enough. There we go. And a wee bit more. There we are, start bringing it up this way. And bring that on over. Almost done. Soon we'll be, probably not this stream actually, but probably next weekend we'll have that swimming pool coming in. And we'll have that soap happening. Because I'm lazy, our soap will probably just be from animals rather than plants. So it'll be like black bear soap or, you know, alpaca soap. But that's still pretty good. There we go, we'll give them some time on that. Up here, these are all ready to go now. Apart from one door, but that's okay. Close this material, let's slam in these beds. There we go. And our cabinets. Look how bright that red floor is. It's bauxite, isn't it? So nice. Getting our chests in now. There we go. And that's a good stack more bedrooms. Not heaps, but enough to get us going. There you go, dwarfs. There we are. More copper crossbows. There's a good present for our mayor. Yeah, so more tables there. More tables up there. A bit of steel as well. Maybe a couple of golden statues. Over here. Do you think this is running? No, it's dry still. Still dry. But look at this lad. Bringing over some more tower cap. Is that the last of the tower cap? It is! You can do it, dwarf. Rush on over. FPS is at 40 at the moment, but I guarantee you that's going to be a bit different once this is done. And this is running, which is driving this. Active is 40 power, we need 35. To come down here, these are running now, and this will start pumping water along this channel we've made. FPS is at 37. It's down a wee bit, but not too bad actually. 35, it's doing its best. The water's slowly coming up. Coming from the stream, which is feeding in from the ocean. So this ocean is being drained at 2 points now. So up here, and way over here. So this is all sealed off, so we can keep this under very high pressure if we'd like. And over it comes slowly but surely. These little pump stacks of ours doing their very best. Hey, diplomacy. I was waiting for our liaison to get into a meeting. The Mayor Adel, meet to the outpost liaison, Aban, Dusum Daleth. Aban says, I'm your liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. Boom, there we go. That's what I've been waiting for. Aban cries, merit deserves a reward, and I come empowered to establish this colony as an official land of our realm. Can you imagine the trade wagons? Of course, there are responsibilities, and the nobility must live well. Do you have anyone suitable to recommend for elevation? We do. Who are we feeling? Who looks the best? Kubik the Stonecrafter with a flowing white hair. That'd be pretty cool. We have who else? So many of these dwarves have amazing beards, but we went for a bloke last time, so I'm thinking we need to go for a lady. You got Recused, bright red hair, a lie maker. Should we get her to be our mayor? Sorry, not our mayor, but our baroness. Yeah, let's do it, shall we? Clunk. There's most to share. And they've updated our logs with different happenings around the world. In the meantime, what are we going to ask for? We have plenty of animals. We have many seeds. Stone blocks. We can ask for some siltstone blocks. That'd be nice. We have uses for those, don't we? Let's see. Some wood as well. We're going to go for some more. A bit of nether cap and a bit of goblin cap. Let's see. What else are we feeling? Pets. I don't have anything too amazing here. Just alpacas, turkeys, all that sort of fun stuff. We don't need food. We do not need food at all. So yeah, if they bring some barrels, I'll be happy. Why not some willow barrels? Maybe some oak barrels actually, that's a bit fancier. And what else? I think with that we should be pretty good. Maybe some displays actually. Actual display cases, that'd be nice. Yeah, I reckon with that we should be done. And this river's still flowing on over. Once it gets to here, it'll be sucked up by these and splashed to here. More gold's been smelted. And this is just making its way over. Slowly pouring on over. Up and over it comes. Square by square. Oh, we're low on barrels. Oh, enough it comes. Splashed up to this point now. And this will get full up to 7x7s on each one. And it'll get more and more pressure. And it'll sit there, and it'll sit there, and eventually the goblins will come. And we'll lock them in this area, and push all this water out on top of them. And that's how we'll deal with our goblin invaders. It won't always work perfectly, but it should work most of the time. And that's why this is all sealed up, by the way. We're going to try and stop any backwash. We might get a wee bit in a few places, but we'll see. There we go, that's full now. And if we look here, this shouldn't fill up, because these pumps will still keep bringing water from here, blasting it into here under extreme pressure. Masterpiece caves by the silk cloth. And there we go, Ish Tamalalosh and the surrounding lands have been made a barony. And if we look at our nobility, we now have Recused, our baroness. Not bad at all. So we have a trap ready, we have a baroness. Our town is becoming more and more powerful. So this is all getting loaded up under pressure now, which is cool. So that is going to fill up there, which is surprising. I wasn't sure if it was or not, but that's okay. It'll still be under pressure anyway. So that's all completely jammed up. That'll get jammed up shortly. And it'll let us hurt many goblins, which is always a nice treat. More drinks have been brewed. You're getting not even a single splash of water outside of all our stuff. We need to get rid of this though. Just to stop menacing invaders coming up and giving us a ruckus. FPS is about 35, which isn't bad. Not bad at all. Oh, cabinets are being postponed. You can resume that, buddy. It's just a small rock. You're alright. No. I think this is all finished up down here. It is perfect. Over this way. Look how good that's starting to look now. I love it. You could even do something fancy inside of here. Maybe next stream. More doors have been completed. But yeah, this will be nice. A nice, humongous, great dancing area. Currently the dancing floor is like 14 by 12. That won't be a thing forever, but it'll, we'll get there. I do like the way these bridges look as well. It's pretty nice. And up and over into here, we have our pathway, linking some of the dwarven buildings together now, which is great. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to continuing this next weekend. It's going to be good and fun. However, I think for now, for me where I am, it's about 9:30. We're getting close to 9:30. It's 9:20. And I need to start getting ready for work tomorrow. So this is our little mini Monday stream, which usually go for about 3 or 4 hours, like I say. This one started a bit late, entirely due to my own fault. But I do need to get ready for tomorrow. I need to have some dinner as well. Do all that good fun stuff. So I think it is time for us to raid out. You guys will see me back here again next weekend, working away on this fortress. We'll get this finished up. We'll probably even start a library as well next stream. That'll be good. We'll get more rooms coming in as well, so dwarves have more places to sleep. We might even be able to try this. Look at it all stuffed up 100% with water now. Perfect. But for now, let's have a look. Who is streaming that we can raid right now? Is any one of my usuals online? Let's see. We've got a handful of people. You know, I think it's time for us to raid Discount Engineer. He did raid us a while ago and we haven't seen him in a wee while. So he's playing Space Engineers at the moment. So I'll buff him with a bit of a raid. Hope you guys have fun over there. I'm going to grab myself some dinner. And I hope I see you guys all again tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next weekend. There we go. Jeez, yeah, you can tell it's like after work for me. Brain is slop. But anyway, have a nice one. Catch you again. Enjoy the rest of your week. And ta-ta for now.